Welcome to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars, Hancock Whitney Stadium, and we have been fired up about this match all week. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Jaguars offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available, but you're not playing with one arm behind your back. You've got all guns blazing.
Power football with the run. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Oh, jeez.
How about that play by that giant?
That was so slow and
on the defensive front.
awful.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Got the back over the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Fast motion from the offense. The give out of the gun. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive.
I'm sorry, do you want me to quit?
All levels of football. It's the hardest play to stop. I think everybody's yelling in the stands.
I saw an opportunity.
It doesn't matter. You know it's coming, but it's so difficult with all those guys, all those bodies to try to stop that quarterback.
The Jaguars look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on
I looked
first
at their
down
team.
running the
It's
football, it just
pretty
opens up
legit.
your entire playbook moving forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to the ground with the running back.
Damn it.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. The give to the fullback. And the Jaguars are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
They'll run it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Probably could have made that.
I like this guy as a running back because he could run between the tackles.
Probably
and he
could
can also
have
go
made
outside.
that.
He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. Past the 25. And
You're the worst, Kyle. You didn't fall asleep. You want to watch this. You're pulling for me to lose so bad you can taste it.
Finally makes the stop.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, getting it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. The pull and throw off the RPO. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, South Alabama.
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire 1st quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play.
I heard a lot of screaming.
And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
You're right. Be right, Kyle. I could have held it for another minute or two.
From inside his own 15.
Taking it to halftime almost.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return.
All right, their running back is amazing. Like 97 overall.
Impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys in the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
There's zero reason for that dude to be in the game.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stint, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Oh, shit. Get his ass.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Wildcats want to crank the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's going to run it. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit.
Oof, God dog it. I did not. I thought I had the look that I wanted, but I didn't.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback there. He was able to somehow escape the sack and escape the negative play, but nobody opened downfield, and the end results of incompletion.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Lopez to pass.
Oh, shit.
What a snag by the defense.
God, dog it. There it is. Threw it too late. I didn't see that guy. There's the first mistake. God.
To break on the football,
Gotta be able to jump up 14-0 against guys like this.
Defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. The sure hands, it's Brown. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Fires left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. We reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try.
Damn it.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. They're trailing by just 4 to Georgia
I'm just
Tech.
disappointed in that
We'll
interception.
circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Lopez wants to fire. Grabs it in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around. Hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that.
He lets one fly deep. And he's got it inside the 25. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision in burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
Looking at a 2nd and short now. He'll do it himself. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Rice. And
what?
Finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, as an offense,
that was trash. The way he threw it against his body.
To hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
Looking to throw on second down. Good job.
What is that?
Play and just get rid of that thing. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Unleashes one deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Mobile. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
And with that, let's head back inside Hancock Whitney Stadium.
K-State has the ball back and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So
God!
You got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Oh my God, I screwed that up. Bring it back. Thank God.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Definitely take that.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a
Yeah, it's pretty fortunate.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Punt that shit.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him
That's
just
what I'm
a little
talking
short. K-State sends
Now
the
that's
team
lucky.
onto the field, ready to boot it away. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a
pick up
difficult
3. Take it.
situation.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
The back goes in motion. Lopez to pass. Using the quick game. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got the quick pass. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And this almost feels like a free play on 2nd and inches. 3 wide receivers to the right. He's looking to throw.
Ooh.
Excellent coverage.
That
and
was
good
a little
use of the
scary.
hands to knock it away.
Oh my
Defense
God.
always trying to get some tips, you know, break on the football, get a tip, get it up in the air. Nice job by the player breaking on the football and forcing the incompletion.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Fullback's got it.
Shit.
They were all over him.
Holy crap, I didn't expect to not get anything.
Play turned into a disaster.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with the football for the big fella.
Kind of in that in-between spot here. Long field goal. Can't really punt it from here, so they'll try to convert on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground.
I didn't get it.
He's not going to get there.
God
Stop
dog
short
it,
on
dude.
4th down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded.
Wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
Oh, man. That was weak, Chris.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Offense getting set for 1st down. He's going to pass.
Oh!
Buys a little time. Turns it on in midfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back. Everything tells you pass. And then he scrambles and gets the 1st down. Just so hard to defend.
Dude, they called...
They make the stop, but there is a
bring it
flag on
back.
the field. We'll see what that's all about.
It's not going to go back very far.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Wildcats headed quickly to the line. With jet sweep pass.
Oh, my...
He's off to the races. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wildcats!
This is what happens when you screw around with a good team.
Touchdown grab, the 25th
I
of
thought
his
I had
career.
him, though.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
He's looking to pass. Skips away from pressure. Trying to get the 2. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the 2-point try. About to kick it off.
I should have been able to put this game away. This game was over.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations. A lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Okay, people can hear you, you know that, right? Yeah. Yeah.
From the gun, give on the inside. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Kansas State, 9.
First down to start the drive after the break. They'll try the right side.
Oh, man, I thought I freaking had that.
Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust.
Good
He's
catch.
got the back in the middle.
Great catch.
And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The Jaguars are on the move. They want that clock to run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, South Alabama.
Now on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Lopez wants to fire. Gets it out fast.
That was pretty lucky.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. And the Jaguars will have it 1st and 10. They move the tight end all over. They believe they can run right here. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Sticks it in his belly. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Handoff from the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Ball game.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll go to the sneak. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock and it will be your friend. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well, 2 things you're thinking about here offensively is, 1, you want to take as much time off the clock, but 2, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a 2-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Hand off from the shotgun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Right back to it. crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
No, definitely wasn't throwing it,
That is
dude.
exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, and if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game on.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stops at the 25. The offense set for a first down play. He'll start this drive firing. And it's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistent.
Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at them any different. They were looking to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on